In this video, I'm going to show you 2 more stretches that connect to my favorite pose, the lizard pose. Welcome back to our channel and to part 2 of my favorite hips and tight leg stretches. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you won't miss out on any of the great videos, be it yoga, jiu-jitsu, or health and wellness. In part 1, we were moving from plank into lizard and then back into Trianga Mukhapada Paschimottanasana, which is a great stretch for your legs. I want to show you 2 more stretches that are going to complete this stretch and really help you get nice, strong, flexible legs. So if you're sitting here and you're having a little bit of discomfort in your knees or you're having a hard time putting your hips to the floor, something that I could have mentioned was that you could put your gi top or a blanket underneath your hips to give yourself a little bit extra lift. It will also take a little bit of the pressure off of your knee and make this pose a little bit easier to do. So now that I'm sitting nice and upright, the next thing that I'm gonna do is start to bring my right leg up towards my head. So I'm gonna bend it in, and it's nice if you can bring your hands under your knee to support the knee in the beginning as you start to lift the leg up. Now ideally, I wanna be able to hold my foot with my hands as I straighten this leg. Of course, that may not be accessible for everybody, so grab your belt, put the belt around the ball of your foot, and then use that as a lever to help pushing the leg out. So from here, I just straighten the leg out, not really worrying about it becoming high towards me, and then starting to use my arms to draw it closer towards my chest. And then this is a really nice stretch to the back of the leg here. I'm gonna keep my toes moving back towards my head, my heel extending out, and then as I bend my elbows out to the side, my leg comes a little closer towards my body. Staying here for 5-10 breaths, or again, however long feels right for you. Always coming out if you feel discomfort or if your body starts to shake. Once you are done, slowly release that leg down, and then making sure that we repeat on the other side. Now the other stretch that I love to do when I'm in this pose here is going backwards. So it's gonna be folding back, and ideally you wanna do it with both legs, but this is a nice beginner way to do it. So keeping this leg folded here, I'm gonna start to move myself back into a laying down position. So again, if you feel like you're not able to do this very easily, you can always prop yourself up with something, use your gi top behind you, and then lay over top of it and make it a little bit more accessible. You should feel a nice stretch all the way through your quadricep, and your hips should feel nice and open here. Ideally, you want to be able to relax in this pose. I'll tell you right now, it's not relaxing in the beginning. It's going to take a little bit of time to get used to it. So again, staying here for 5-10 breaths or whatever's comfortable for you. And then as you're ready to come up, make sure that you tuck your head and then use your strong arms to push yourself all the way back up. And that's a half folding Virasana, or laying down hero pose. So now let's take a look at what part 1 and part 2 would look like as a flow, starting in plank. So that's one of my favorite sequences to do. I try to do it every day. Make sure you try it, like this video, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video.